live from the district. 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 Live from the district.
All right, another edition of Live from the District. I am Easy Street, and of course, we are here for season number 2. And we want to show some love to our good friends over here at Smoke and Mirrors, AC Hotel, Washington, D.C. for having us. On the show today, I have a gentleman that has taken the music industry by storm. As you know, video content is king. If we can't see it, then we ain't really listening to it. In the building with us right now is my guy, Noochie. Front Porch is officially in the building.
What's going on? What's going on?
Good to see you, bro.
Likewise, man. Appreciate you for having me.
So I ran into you last. We were at the Emancipation Day for Mayor Muriel Bowser in April, and you were there for that show performing live, man. It's great to see you grow as an artist, and from the video content production standpoint, man, you are killing the game, bro.
Thank you. I appreciate it. I'm just trying to grow within it and enjoy myself and be a good example for other people to see and know that it's possible to do it right the way you want to do it, not how everybody else wants. We have a lot to talk about. Yeah. Our special guest, Sherelle Rowe, is also here.
Yeah.
Welcome. Sure. Thank you.
Yeah. So take us back to the beginning, Noochie. Like, where did it all start, like, as far as music?
Well,
for you.
I pretty much was raised in the studio with my dad, OneWay Boobe. And that's from like the earliest I remember is like 2001, like being in the studio, right. Probably even earlier than that. But like that was kind of like my environment. I always compare it to like Steph and Dale Curry, like how he was, like you could see baby pictures of Steph on the court, and like of course he was around all this NBA talent and this atmosphere. So it was like something that you probably didn't even push him to do it.
Right.
It just naturally happened. So that's kind of what it was for me in music.
Right.
So I kind of just grew up in it to the point where it engulfed me.
So where are you from? Where'd you grow up?
I was actually born in Virginia.
Okay.
I was living in Southeast on Newcomb Street.
What part of Virginia?
In Alexandria.
Okay.
I was born in Alexandria. Nova.
You had to think about it.
I don't remember being born. but around that time we was living on Newcomb Street,
okay,
off MLK. And then I spent time in between PG, Temple Hills, Atlanta.
Okay.
Just pretty much the whole DMV and Atlanta. Like I spent a nice amount of time in Atlanta.
Okay.
So you said you were born in the studio.
Hey.
Okay, so of course, for the people that don't know who OneWay Boobe is, that's your father, of course, recording artist, and he made a lot of great records in the 90s here in the DC area, and he's, one of my favorite artists in the rap game out here.
He early 2000s. He gonna use
that was early 2000s.
Yeah, he gonna say 90s. He gonna be like, I'm trying to.
Hey, OneWay, my bad, bro.
Shout out Boobe, man.
Yeah, exactly, and Free the Man too.
For sure. Soon.
Free the Man too.
He be on the couch soon.
Really?
Yeah, he be on the couch.
Is that wait? Is that breaking news?
Nah, that's just wishful thinking.
Okay.
It's
About to say, listen,
manifestation.
Tony Lewis Sr. can get out.
For sure.
Yeah.
Rayford Edmonds is out.
Yeah.
Why not OneWay Boobe?
Yeah.
Tony Lewis. For sure. Yeah, shout out Tony Lewis, man.
Exactly. So now, your father being incarcerated, man, how has that affected you?
Growing up, like that was something like being in that environment, like I always kind of seen the reality of like life for real. So like growing up, kind of like I wasn't necessarily like a wild animal. Like my dad did a good job of like keeping whatever separate from house, or like even like for me to be in the studio to not like remember certain things that they may have dealt with. Like it was a lot of older guys around and I'm young and I'm just learning like morals and principles and stuff like that. So it wasn't really how certain people were painted. So losing him is kind of like losing like the nucleus of everything, whether it be the music stuff, whether it be the family stuff, whether it be just camaraderie between all the people that he's attached to. So it was kind of like taking a big step back and having to understand that like, okay, you gotta you got to do it now. Like,
Yeah.
and he prepped me for it, so it was something that I always looked at it like a audible in sports. Like,
Yeah.
we were prepared. Like, we knew the defense could have came out in this, but we were prepared for.
Boobe was
to
always like,
change it.
he was like always real down to earth. Because I used to work with his father. I used to work at Night Flight Studios, and his dad used to.
Okay,
be
for Washington.
Yeah, and shout out Kevin Jackson.
For sure.
But his father, Boobe, used to be up there all the time. Yeah, so he's always down to earth, real cool.
No, for sure. You will only hear good things about him from anybody. Even like since he's been, even before that. Like anytime I would see somebody who had any type of dealings with him, they would only tell me good stuff, or like I might get the benefits of something he did and for somebody, and now this the only way they've seen me is the way they can repay it, and now you know what I'm saying, that's the way it goes sometimes. But for me, it's more of my younger siblings. Like I got the experience, I got all the teachings and everything in person and in real time. It's more so them not being able to experience that, and me and my younger brother whose birthday today. Shout out, happy birthday, Carter. He like we just kind of had to step up and do more for the rest of the family.
So has this circumstance fueled you in any way?
Yeah,
I knew it. Go ahead, tell us. I knew that was coming, bro.
You look at like Jay-Z and Emery, and I think like that. Like he did enough to where like you could be able to go sit down. Like you'll be on. This is a terrible vacation, but you don't gotta do nothing. Look at it like that, and when you come back, everything that you did will be back tenfold for you. Like that's how I look at it. So and like it has to be like that. And I feel like with everybody saying all these good things about me, that's the way it's going.
Yeah.
Because I'm still like driven on like I'm nowhere near where I'm trying to go. Like I sometimes don't even see what everybody talking about sometimes, just because I'm like, there's so much room for improvement. And it's like I kind of like mentally been past this stage anyway, and it's just like the things that I want to happen, if this don't happen, this wouldn't happen anyway. So like this gotta happen. So
Exactly.
I'm not even like impressed.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's just like this had to happen. Like if I want that to happen, like it's I gotta go.
Right. Well, we already know that our environment and our circumstances, they shape us.
Yeah, absolutely.
They shape us in a way that, you know, sometimes it's in a good way, sometimes it's in a bad way, and it's obvious, you know, just from the outside looking in. And I've already alluded to this in asking you the question. Like I see the fire. I see it. And I don't mean just by looking at the video, from the work ethic, as much that you put into the music, into the front porch, I see it. I see the content. I mean, everyone you see on your front porch, bro, it's like, yo, it's like amazing to see that, because I mean, I'm a radio personality. I've been in the game for 800 years, and I don't even got no a format like that.
Yeah, the evolution is crazy.
For sure.
So for you to be able to make this happen, bro, I mean, I have artists that come in town is like, yo, that are not from DC. Well, I called you before. I was like, yo, so and so's here. They want to come to the front porch. How does that make you feel?
It's funny because it's like dang, like I was doing this just started because like this fire started before my dad got locked up. Like that was part of why he embraced me so much, because he seen how serious I took it, with it being something that he took serious for such a long time. Once he seen that it was something that I would do, then and I was taking it serious, he was like, all right, cool, let's take it serious. So he just put gas on the fire, and only did more when he had to go away. But nonetheless, we always knew this was the plan. So my thing has always been, it's too many people that believe in the plan for me to ever derail from it. Like I'm getting too much support. Too many people understand the mission, and like my mom, my dad, my siblings, like everybody, like super, like the people that I need to be supportive of it, like that. Like I don't really need like one yes for me to be cool. Like I get like 10 no's. Somebody be like, I see what you're saying. Like I know I ain't tripping. So I'm cool. So I felt like that's what's always like kept me going, because I'm like, all right, I'm always just constantly looking for like a little bit of approval, just to know that like, all right, this could be done.
But it feels so organic. The whole movement just feels so organic. Like none of it was forced. It was just like, it was just supposed to happen that way.
The fire started before my dad got locked up, because I was literally, I started doing the Front Porch Freestyles while I was leaving Atlantic Records. and I didn't know who was gonna own my music, who was gonna do anything. I just was like, all right, they not really helping me at this point to like get further, so I don't think that they should be part of anything else like that. I just put my own work in to do. So I was like, all right, let me just go do something that I can't even monetize from, just so people could see who I am and understand what I'm doing. So I went out on my front porch and had my phone and just a brick wall behind me and a speaker beside me and just was freestyling on like industry beats.
But what was the inspiration behind that? Like, what did you just wake up one day and was like, you know what, I'm about to just...
Yeah, I just didn't feel like I didn't want to have to call nobody to do nothing.
Yeah.
To record the video, to mix it, to put it out, to anything. I didn't want to call nobody to do something. So I was just like, this is the only thing that I can go do right here. I ain't got to call nobody, and I feel like I can get my full creative thought out enough with this until like people identify and I could do something else.
Did you see it blowing up to where it's at now?
If I did it consistently, I did.
You did, okay.
And then once I did it consistently, it blew up. So I did.
Yeah.
So it started off with your freestyles, but then it eventually branched off into other recording artists. Talk about how that happened.
Well, after me doing, I was like 2018 when I was doing the freestyles. And then once I got out of the deal, I was like, okay, I can do kind of like original music now, because I'm putting out independent projects. And then, so instead of just doing the freestyles, I'm like, all right, I could try and figure out how to switch it up. And then my man Tyler Benson, he went to high school with me, and we always wanted to do some videography work together. He worked with a lot of artists, and even doing like big companies. Like he did a lot of visual, like dope stuff, but we ain't ever figure out what to do together. And then like one day we were just like, he was like, well, we could just up the production for the porch joint you be doing. And I was like, all right, yeah, let's do that. So he brought a tripod, and then we set it up like this. Mm-hmm. And it was just one camera at first, and I just came out out the door and like reintroduced the porch as if it was like brand new. Like it was something that I just started doing instead of something that I've been doing for years. So like that first one seems like the first one instead of like the hundreds that I've done on my phone.
Right.
Like they don't even exist to people sometimes. But it's cool because I know that's the soil that got us here. Like it's cool to see Robin Thicke and all these people in the locks, and like it came from me doing all these, like coming out here, cold morning, hot day, sweating.
Yeah.
People walking up the street looking at me like I'm sitting trying to stay focused. People calling me, people in the house. Like it's just so many variables while that's happening. And I'm like, I'm gonna still get it done. Like I might not do it one day. Like I'm gonna wait till everybody leave, and then I'm gonna do it. But then by the time everybody leave, it's dark. So now I can't do it today because I need the natural sunlight. Because I ain't got no lights. Because now I'm gonna have to call somebody if I need lights. Yeah. So no, I'm gonna just use the sun. That's the best light I can use. And then, I just kept doing those. And then once we actually upped the production, we was like, all right, we not just upping the production. We about to do this every week. We about to drop one every Monday. And I'm like, Monday, because that's like the driest day. Like it's all got like the bad rap. Let's give it a good rap. Like
people need something to look at while they at work. They don't want to be doing no work. They on the front porch.
They like, I hate Mondays. Like I wanted people to be in the comments, I can't wait for Monday. Yeah. And like that's what it be now. Yeah. Like that be like, okay, that's enough. Like we work. Like I'm just keep doing them, because now, like today we got dropped today. Like we working on it right now. Like South Park. Like you know how South Park used to to work throughout the week to drop it. Like that's how we do.
What's next level for you as far as Front Porch? Like do you see like the next level
I
for
see a lot. There's a lot. I can't even see. I didn't see this all the way. I knew something was gonna happen, but I didn't know what was gonna happen. Right. So it's things now that I know what I wanted to happen, but I know just like the heights that we shoot for. Yeah. Like ain't no telling what's gonna happen.
Yeah. Like, so some networks try to hit you up.
I don't know. We on Fox Soul now.
Oh wow.
We just premiered on Fox Soul last week.
Congratulations on that.
On Thanksgiving, we dropped on Thanksgiving.
Fox Soul. That's
absolutely.
We got 14, 12 episodes.
That's sweet.
That's
we got
dope.
12 episodes every Thursday at 10 p.m.
Wonderful. Well, you guys deserve it, man, because the content value of the Front Porch is amazing.
Yeah.
Shout out to your shooters, your editors, everybody that record this process.
Sliz over there.
It's freaking
Shout out
amazing, bro. When I saw that, I was like,
Terrence,
oh, they
Tyler.
not playing around.
Yeah.
I was like, and you guys are giving the world what we need. We need that. And the nature of any business is you produce something that the people need.
For sure.
You know, and you did that because to have the amount of individuals, I can't even name Marsha Ambrosius, Robin Thicke, The Locks, Bilal. Give me some more people, man.
I be forgetting Ruben Studdard, Tweet,
Yeah.
Selena Johnson,
Yeah.
Benny the Butcher, Chance the Rapper, Craig David, TJ, Cranium, Backyard Band,
Yeah.
CCB, TOB, Junkyard Band, New Impressions,
A lot of heavy.
all
hitters.
of them. Like,
Oh, Sugar Bear. Sugar Bear.
one of my favorite ones.
Yeah.
Ow.
Crazy. I
My
mean,
favorite jump.
what's sweet about Front Porch?
Miss Kim.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
What's sweet about it to me is these folks came to DC. They're in the District of Columbia
That's the
on the
that's
front
part.
porch, bro.
I mean, people hit me up talking about some. Yeah, you want to bring it to New York? You want to bring? I'm like, do you know that it don't? It's not the same thing.
No,
Yeah,
it's
It's
not.
not the front. If I
No.
take it here, it's not the front. Like I only called this Front Porch Freestyles because I came out on my porch and just was rapping right here, and this is
Yeah.
all I had was a front porch and freestyle. So I'm like, that's it. It has to be here to make it special. And I looked at the Basement Rap City documentary, and like when they messed up, when they left DC
Right.
and went to New York to try to over corporate whatever is going on,
Right.
and then they got rid of the host, changed the host up.
Right.
Now you competing with 106 and Park and Rap City. Now you got artists coming in and have to make a decision whether they're gonna go to one or the other.
Right.
Versus, well, if you go do the radio, and if you come in here to do the radio, you probably had a show.
Yeah.
So you could do both of those. So if you come here to do the porch, you can still be able to do the radio too. So I'm just looking at it like it's so many ways that it can live in the ecosystem. Because even for example, when Robin Thicke came, they asked me about did I have connections with the radio station, and I just called who I knew, and then fast forward, Robin Thicke was on all the radio stations too.
Right.
So I'm like, it's a good pipeline for all of the whole city to look like a destination
Right.
for talent, for entertainment industry. So we don't have to go to LA and Atlanta and New York to feel like we have to do something, or like to feel like we even have to be to reach these people. Like I'm literally got them pulling up to the crib. Like it be tripping me out. So I don't even believe.
So you know what's
when
about
I see
to
people
happen.
get out the car, I'll be like, this motherfucker's over.
You know
here.
what's about to happen, right?
I don't. I have not.
So in season 1 of this show, I had Ma Dukes, Jay Dilla's mother, on Live in the District. In Detroit, the house where he recorded all these amazing hits is like a destination now.
Oh yeah. Now I know.
It's like a destination like that tourists go to.
I'm prepping it for the like.
That's what's about to happen with the Front Porch,
in,
bro.
in real time, I'm prepping.
It's about to happen. People about to be. You're gonna be like, who are these white people?
No, for sure. I'm already like that sometimes.
Who are these white people from Canada coming with Canada plates,
It's like that sometimes.
taking pictures,
It's very. It's
and they
very,
not the feds?
It's very. I don't even want to even talk about that on this.
It's coming, bro. I'm telling you.
No, it's just definitely happening. Like I'm prepping it for Selena Johnson. And when she came, she actually said that I should have people sign the wall in there.
Yeah.
And then like ever since she did it,
Kind of like they
everybody
do at the Howard Theater.
Exactly. Everybody been signing the wall, and even at the Howard Theater, you know, that's Demont Bender.
Yeah.
And Picasso, he come even like when I have people come to the porch, like I have him come sometimes, and he'll paint and give it to the artist, and it's like a unique. Like we just try to involve.
Sweet.
Hey, the city's so small, we all know each other, so it's
Right.
kind of like
Yeah.
you know who been putting the work in. You know who understands the process. You know who gets it. You know who values the time and the effort. So it's kind of like that's where I feel like we make the biggest impact when we align with others that do that. Because I feel
Absolutely.
like sometimes people just like you need to work with everybody. We got to work together. We got to work together. But it's like everybody don't work well together. And it's not necessarily just beef stuff. So sometimes just think about like school projects. Somebody ain't working as hard. So and I feel like that's the thing that separated. And I feel like even like when I do the porch, like if you can watch the behind the scenes of the porch, like I'm setting up all this audio stuff. I'm setting up like if before the cameras get there, like I'll bring the tripods out or the stands, or I'll set the drums up, and I'll do all that just so when you get up there, it's like there's no room for BS.
Right. Who directs?
I direct.
Okay, really?
I direct.
Okay, is one of your shooters here?
It's Sliz, he over there.
Okay, hey, come here, bro. Watch this.
Come on, Sliz.
Open that camera up open up that last seat real quick. Bill, come on, Bill.
You gotta talk.
Come on, cause I'm about to prove a point here. Open up that wide shot right there and put that man on the set real quick. I only got one question for him. What's his name?
Sliz.
Sliz. Come on, Sliz. Okay, how you doing, Sliz?
All right, bless. How are you?
All right, hey man, thanks for coming through, bro. I hate to put you on the spot.
Yeah.
I really do.
Nah, this
On the
tight.
spot.
And I did not plan this. Thanks for coming to Live in the District, man. And congratulations on the work that you have done with the Front Porch, man. It's amazing to see this happening coming from you guys, man. I love it, man. I'm proud of you, and I appreciate both of you guys for the contribution that you're making to black music, to just from a content standpoint, because we need it, obviously.
Absolutely.
Talk about how much work and effort that it takes to make it look the way that it looks. Because I don't think that people understand, it's not a simple process to make it look and sound as sweet as it does.
Yeah, no, it's a lot of moving parts. Like the behind the scenes is crazy. It's a lot of moving parts. You can even see it. Like it's a lot of fun though, but it could get chaotic. But it's a lot of work put in post as well, even pre-production, that makes it easier as the process goes along. So like it's never a production if like everything goes smooth. Like there's always gonna be hiccups.
Right.
So luckily we just a strong enough team to where everybody could pull it all together whenever we need to and make those weekly drops.
So you do the shooting and the editing?
Yeah, it's a team of us. So
Okay.
it's like maybe 7 shooters.
Okay.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so everybody pulls their weight.
Right.
Sometimes not everybody's there, so it's like
I was about to say,
it could be
sometimes-
like just 2 of us, 1 of us on like 4 or 5 cameras.
Oh wow.
Then we 3 people with 3 cameras. So
Yeah.
but yes, but we still make it work.
Then there's a
Okay.
small audio team too. It's anywhere between 1 to 4 of us.
Okay,
On the
because I'm the
audio.
audio team right here. That's me right there.
Yeah, I do the audio too. I went to audio. Like I said, when I got out of high school, I went to audio engineering. I got a certificate from Q Recordings in Falls
Okay.
Church.
Oh,
Okay.
Yeah.
Shout out Ken Schubert. That was my instructor.
Okay.
But I learned the way. Shout out Atrix Music too. I learned in the field from him. Recording my dad and the rest of the Oi boys, and me kind of just shadowing him and like him teaching me chops and just certain things about engineering. Like it's really no limit to how much you could do with audio engineering. The same with like video editing, same with making music, same with doing anything.
Right.
it's
So,
like
you do all these things. You can do all these
I
things.
don't video edit, but I do some CapCut stuff if I got to. But like they don't want me to edit.
So they don't want you to edit. What do they want you to do?
Everything else, I do everything else.
Everything
Yeah,
else?
I edit.
Okay.
Or shoot.
Good.
They don't want me to edit or shoot.
Okay. Last question for my guy right here. So on the average, say, I don't know, Ariana Grande's coming through to be on the Front Porch. Like how much time in pre-production does it take for you to get prepared to get prepared for her?
Well, on the video side, it's kind of we kind of got it easier. I'll say that's more on the audio, but it could take like a full-on production team, like video and audio together. We can get it done pretty quick. Like we didn't, like Craig David came the morning of his flight leaving back to UK after his show the night before.
Oh wow.
So like they're telling us they went to sleep at like 5 a.m. Came back. We had everything set up at like 7, 8 a.m.
Okay, so
Given they came with a whole tour stuff too, so it's leaving a way bigger setup.
so 2 to 3 hours, right?
I would say.
Okay, and then the shoot,
Maybe
and,
it could be a little shorter, but yeah.
and the shoot.
Literally as long as the songs.
Okay,
If the artists just knock it out. and the
right.
musicians
So how many
just
songs did Marsha Ambrosius do? By the way, her album Casablanca is my favorite Oh my God.
She's an amazing
That was
artist.
dope. She did about 5.
About 5 songs?
She did about 5 or 6. Craig David did his whole set. He did like 45 minutes.
Oh wow, that he would do at a show.
Yeah, he literally came. I went to the show. I didn't even know nothing about Craig David right before that.
Mm-hmm.
Sliz literally put me on. He said, "Craig David time. We should get Craig David."
That was before
And it was
the
like
show.
also like he didn't know Craig David either. Like he knew Craig David was, but he didn't know him personally. Like to call him and get it done. But like he kind of put it out in the air and like it happened somehow. I ended up getting invited to the show to come see him, and they told me they needed a generator, and I was like, "What you need a generator for?" Like, don't nobody, like everybody just used power from the house. They was like, I had to come to the show, and I seen the show, and they were like, we're trying to bring all this stuff to the porch, and I'm like, oh yeah, we're gonna have to get a generator. I can't do nothing with that.
You're not about to blow up my house.
Right, but they wanted to do it the next, like it was like literally the next day. So this is Thursday, and they want to shoot Friday.
Okay.
And it's like 10 p.m. where I'm discovering I need a generator.
Oh wow.
And I had to find a generator between like 10 p.m. to like 7 in the morning.
Oh wow.
Right, you should have called me, man. I got you in the garage, bro. I got you. I got you.
We needed a construction, like one of them construction site generators.
Oh, one of them big joints?
Yeah,
Oh,
it was
I ain't
like-
got that, bro.
It's great. I got a generator. I ain't got that.
Not like that, though.
Yeah, nah. But we did it though.
So post production, how long did it take to edit the pieces? I'm just trying to just get an idea, so people, especially for somebody that's watching this, a young person that wants to begin to get into this kind of work, I think that like to have a blueprint for some of the stuff that you're sharing with us is really important.
Yeah, editing. We didn't knock them out within a few hours, but at the same time, it's like for the natural flow of things, it probably take, depending on how long the set is, that determines really. So we probably like Craig Davis probably took a while, like days, but
Because he had so much content, he performed his whole show 45 minutes. That's a
yeah,
long
that's
ass
what I'm
show.
saying. But
But
then
if
we've
you-
had like 15-minute sets too. That, like,
If you go on the YouTube, you see that Craig David also has the most views now.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like
Wow.
over time, like when you put the time in, like it took a long time. Even like us on the audio side, getting it mixed to how like communicating with a team that's in London, like just that time difference of us like reaching out and then making edits and then reaching out to ask about the changes and then no response because it's 3 a.m. over there
Oh,
and
yeah.
it's 8 p.m. over here or whatever the time difference may be. So it was like, it was a lot to get it done and it was kind of stressful, but like I always felt like, no, this is like, it's worth, whenever it feels like that, it's worth it.
Yeah.
Just because it's like, if it was easy, then everybody be doing it, or it would, you know what I'm saying? Like it gotta be this. And even like when you talking about the turnaround or like just the video, like the prep, like it's literally communication. Like somebody call me right now and say, we got so-and-so that want to do it tomorrow. Like I have to call everybody right now.
Hey,
We got group chat, so it's like
Yeah.
it make it easier. And then we got scheduled, like we got emails and stuff like that. But that has become a thing over time of learning that the communication is
Right.
the thing that's keeping us the best.
right, very key. All right, bro. Thanks for coming.
blessings.
My guy.
Get back to lunch.
And that was your debut.
Before we wrap up, man, and I really I want to take this opportunity to thank you for coming through, man, and sharing the phenomena called the Front Porch, man. You also are a recording artist. You've been featured on WHUR. You're coming back again soon. Let's talk about your music as well.
For sure. I just dropped a project, Sneaky Tape 3. Current singles called Back and Forth. It actually just hit the BDS charts. That was my first time getting some BDS charts. Our Heart just picked it up, I believe. We just did Rolling Stone came and did an article on us when we did the last Front Porch, and they mentioned the Sneaky Tape project
Good.
in Rolling Stone.
Dope.
And yeah, we doing visuals. Styles P got on the project. He did the porch, and then like now I'm realizing that at some point people are going to like try to figure out like whose porch is this. At some point, like that's going to matter to people. So I'm just, you know what I'm saying, staying prep. Just keep making music.
Yeah.
Keep embracing all these moments, understanding all these feelings, and even understanding like the perception or like like I've been out here for a long time. Like, I've been doing this for a long time. I've been dropping music since 2012, and prior to that, I've been a fly on the wall to my dad prior to this, and I've seen like how people have kind of carry stuff. So to understand that like all this is happening because I like all the doors that were closed on me, I like just didn't let that deter me and went home and figured it out, and now it's happening. And like to see all the embrace now after like this is the same person, the same ideas, the same porch that I've been doing this on, that I've tried to get people prior to bringing the camera, I tried to get people to come, you know what I'm saying, to try to figure out how to, some type of way, just because I knew it was something, and I knew that this was something that I wanted to include other artists on. But for some reason, it never happened. I always felt like anytime something don't happen, that was God, and that just wasn't what it was supposed to be. But now I just also just understand like the embracing is like it's not necessarily fake, but it's just something to be knowledgeable of, just something to acknowledge, just like to see how sometimes this city could lift you up, but it also could make you forget who you are sometimes.
Wow.
Yeah.
And
I felt like that a lot of times prior to now, and now it's just like, okay, oh, they get it. All right, they get it. But it's like, look how long it took them to get it. So it's like there's still things about it that they won't get, even moving forward in it still.
And sometimes it's not meant for everybody to get.
Nah, because then it'd be,
it's your vision.
It'd be this. And that's cool. You get it when you're supposed to.
Yeah, exactly.
You get it by the time you got to pay for it.
Timing is everything.
final question? Are you good? You have a final question?
No, I think that's it.
You good?
Yeah.
I got one more.
What's
the
that?
first live from the Front Porch event is going to be at the Kennedy Center,
Okay.
April 4th next
When
year.
is it?
April 4th.
April 4th.
2025.
Wow.
Okay, talk
Yeah.
about
This
this
is the
event.
first-
Oh, we got breaking news.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh.
Yeah. The Kennedy Center, that was like a big goal of mine.
That's huge, bro.
Nah, yeah, I know that. I know that one.
I mean,
big.
Kennedy
That-
Center just started acknowledging rap.
That's what I said.
Yeah.
And even like on the bill, like it was part of the lineup for this year was Masego, Andre 3000, DJ D Nice, and Noochie's live from the Front Porch. And I was like, oh wow. And like even like now, like the tickets it's almost sold out. We haven't even announced who's going to be on the show. Like if it sell out, I might not even bring nobody.
So can you tell us anything? I mean, if it was me, I wouldn't tell nobody a damn thing.
I would say just watch the Front Porch and just imagine that at the Kennedy Center.
Right.
Like watch
Imagine
a bunch of
the Front
episodes.
Porch at the Kennedy
Just
Center.
watch a bunch of episodes and then come with that in mind when you go.
Okay.
All the
All right,
episodes.
yeah.
Just watch them.
All right, keep it pushing.
No question, bro.
All right, y'all, give it up for Noochie. Front Porch.
Live from the
Best content on the planet. I'm trying to be like y'all, man.
Hey, we don't sleep at all.
That's a good problem to have.
Thank you, Sherelle.
Well, thank you.
Appreciate it. All right.
Sure.
We'll catch you next time. Live from the district. Remember, airs on XM Sirius 2 times a week. All the details in the description right there. We'll see you next time. Peace.
Live from the district. Live from the district.